Look at that. Well, yeah, but disappointing. I know. V5O fun. Today I teach you how to grow some beans for fun. Hello everybody, it's Carl Mormon, your garden guy, and today I'm just quickly busy planting up some veggies for my winter garden. Now I'm going to be doing these from seed, and I'm going to just be planting up a few vegetables. So yes, I'm going to show you quickly how I personally plant up some beans, what's worked for me season after season, and I thought I'd take you along with me. Right, so when you plant beans, you can see these I've soaked in some water. Many times you do this overnight, but this has been just one day. I soaked them, I put them in this morning before work, and I'm planting them now this evening after work, and they've swollen beautifully. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, they are at least double in size, and these dudes are opening up already. I mean, you can clearly see where they're opening up, and this just helps so much with how quick they get to germinate. Because if you plant them in the soil, this whole process, which I've done in one day, can take up to about a week in some cases. So you want to soak them in water, and that cuts down half of your germination time. And what I like to do with them is plant them straight into these large salt little trays. Now these dudes, these were dianthus, so they're all recycled trays. I keep these dudes, and then I use them for my own little propagation. Okay, now first things first, as always, I want to get this dirty old tray clean and sterile, so my little baby beans don't get into a world of hurt and sickness as soon as I plant them. Okay, so I've got here, as always, a bucket of sterilant, and it's full of seed trays, so just give me a second. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and soak these nicely. Just a fungicide. Make sure anything that was in here or could have been in here is long time gone. All those dormant spores are dead, or will be as soon as they try and pull anything. Okay, so the mixture, soil mixture I use for this is a terrific ready-made mix by Colterra. Look at this dude, yeah. It's a ready-made professional seedling mixture, okay? And this, sorry, I say seedling mixture, it's a germination mixture. Look at that. They've done all the work for you. So you literally, out the bag, into the little seedling tray. Oops, I'm getting my seeds full of soil, yep. Right, so what's lovely is, you know, everything your little baby seed needs is already in here. It's a proven mixture by professionals. Even says so on the bag. Right, so no worries, you know, pretty much anything you put in here is going to grow if you water it. Okay, so I like to just level it out a bit, and then you never want to be planting into dry mixture like this, okay? Always water before you plant, okay? Boom, there we go, just like that. Okay, there we go, nicely watered in. Sorry, I'm making a noise. Nicely watered in. Now, secret little weapon. The little piece of wood, the size of my little cells over here. And you've got two little nails on the side. Well, two little nails, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just gonna go with this little dude and just lightly compact the soil in each little cell, and the last one. Okay, beautiful. Now they're ready for our swollen beans. I'll stick in my little beans, 2 per pod, just 2 beans per pod. Slide them in there, and the reason for that, well, there's multiple reasons. One of them being, if one of the seeds doesn't germinate or dies back, you still got another little plant coming up. And the other is that you'll always know you've got a sturdy plant in every cell, because when they start competing, you can nip back the one that's growing weaker. So I love growing my beans in a tray like this. Now you can do them in open soil, of course. They're nice and large, and they come up quite easily, but what I enjoy is I enjoy watching them come up and grow, you know, the little cotyledon breaking out the soil, and these dudes do it so quick, it's almost like doing real time. Not really, but I mean, in a day or two you can really see the plant growing, and that's what I love. I really enjoy that. So yes, I get a kick out of watching them come up. And number two is you can share them. You can share these dudes with any of your neighbors or your friends or family, because you've got plenty of them to go around, especially now in Corona. Trust me, pretty soon one of the best gifts you'll be giving someone is some food. Well, not exactly. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, 2 little beans, 2 in each little pod, and you can see how nice and swollen they are already, eh? Okay, oops, we've got stuff underneath here. Now, what we're gonna be doing now is giving these little dudes a blanket. Now remember, they tolerate cold. These are beans, of course. So they tolerate the cold well, but you still want to give them a little something of structure, right? So this blanket isn't as much for temperature as it is to keep your little beans in place and give them something to grow into while they establish their little plantlet. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that with vermiculite. Vermiculite, as some of you may be familiar with, have a look in here, as some of you might be familiar with, look at that. It's almost the sort of texture of popcorn, really, is about the best I could describe it. But this stuff is sterile, which means, you know, it's not bringing any baddies in, and it holds a hell of a lot of water, and it's a very nice structure. Our vermiculite is on. Whoop, and back off. Get them well watered in, and these dudes won't even know they left a bowl of water, because they're going to be sopping wet. Here we go. Okay, they well watered in. Now, just going to level it out nicely again, and in no time, these little dudes are going to be jumping up left and right. Leave them in here till they've become nice established little plants, and the roots have kind of filled up our little pocket, and then you can kind of pick which dude is stronger. When we plant them over, we'll nip the guy who's weaker off, and our strong little beans in each little cell will be planted over in the garden. Thank you for your time. I've been Calm Woman, your garden guy. Until next time, happy gardening and happy planting.